So let me ask you something raw and real. Have you ever caught yourself mid-scroll, eyes gazed over, dopamine spiking, knowing exactly what's coming next, but unable to stop it? That urge, it feels bigger than you think, like something else is pulling the strings. But what if I told you it's not some demon? It's not a lack of discipline. It's a part of you trying to speak, and you've just never been taught how to listen. So in this video, I'm going to show you 3 dialoguing techniques that have helped me and my clients master the very urges that once controlled our lives, whether it's porn, compulsive behaviors, or even that inner critic sabotaging your own goals. So these aren't gimmicks. These are tools rooted in transpersonal theory but practical use. You put this to use, a system that honors both your humanness and your higher self. And I made another video, my previous videos, on dialoguing and drawing it out. I would love for you to check that out, but here are 3 dialoguing techniques to master your urges and take control. So technique 1 is the name. I call it the name and the frame method. So the first technique is what I call the name and frame method. Most of us feel urges and immediately either suppress them or we act on them. But what if you paused and you gave that urge an identity? This is very important. So step 1 is when the urge hits, I want you to pause. You want to name that part of of you that's speaking. We have different parts of ourselves, and it's very important that you name each part of yourself so you can identify with it. Because then you'll start to relate to that part of yourself. You know, for me, it was the apper guy, because I used to go on apps all the time. Another one was Piglet from Winnie the Pooh, because I was always worried. Another one was Tigger, because I was always impulsive, and I had different character names too. Maybe it's the lonely one, the escapist, the shadow lover. Ask it, who are you? And let your intuition answer, not your mind or your body. Step 2, frame its perspective. What does this part believe? Or what does this part believe it's protecting you from? Is it loneliness? Is it rejection? Is it stress? You'd be shocked what shows up when you stop judging and you really start listening. So an example, for years, I'd feel the urge to relapse late at night. When I dialogued, I met a part of me this was actually someone named the Invisible Boy. He just wanted to be seen, not sexually, but soulfully. That awareness changed everything. So technique 2. The mirror dialogue. So the second technique is called the mirror dialogue. And if you want to master your urges, not just manage them, this is one of the most profound ways to do it. So this technique is actually part of the 49-day mirror practice. I have it in 3 previous videos ago, the 49-day mirror technique. And I teach, it's a daily ritual where you speak to part of you behind the urge, not the behavior, but the buried emotion that fuels it. So how do you do this? So step 1, I want you to stand in front of a mirror. I want you to make direct eye contact. Make direct eye contact, okay? I want you to speak to the part of you that holds the urge. I want you to ask it, what do you need right now? What are you afraid of? What are you trying to help me feel or not feel? Most men skip this step because it's uncomfortable, but that discomfort is the breakthrough. You have to be uncomfortable and break through this. When you face yourself long enough, the mask falls. So you stop seeing just the addict and you start seeing the aching boy, the unmet needs, the soul beneath the story. So, technique 3, the polarity integration process. This is where it gets really cool. So the third technique is for those of you who feel like you're in constant war with yourself. This is the polarity integration process in transpersonal psychology. We don't just fix symptoms, we integrate opposites. So here's how it works. I want you to identify 2 parts that are clashing. So this is an example. The disciplined warrior versus the wild erotic. Write out a dialogue between them as if they're characters. Let each speak uncensored. Then ask, what do you both want from me? There's a realization. You realize they're not enemies. They're protectors with different strategies. And the moment they're both heard, you regain sovereignty. you become the self that can hold both. You hold both containers within yourself. This is integration. This is where growth begins, and it's so powerful. This is integration over suppression. So if you're watching this, you're probably not just trying to quit porn, you're trying to reclaim your entire self. The urges aren't evil, they're echoes of a deeper truth, deep within, of something unspoken inside of you, something waiting to be understood, held, and finally transformed. So if you want to go deeper, I've created a free guide that walks you through my full 49-day mirror practice, the same system I used to break free from years of addiction and finally feel peace in my body again. You can download it. It's in the link in the description. If this video hits something deep in you, like and subscribe, because every week I'm dropping videos to help you master your energy, embody your purpose, and uncover the man you were always meant to be. You're not broken. You are becoming.